Hey there, how there, Chef Code Diamond welcoming you to yet another Asg Golf video, and today it is the 70s 90s tour at Arrow Mink for the Pga Championship. Of course, Arrow Mink is where the Pga Championship is being held in real life this week, but we're not doing it in real life, we're doing fantasy. 70s 90s tour from Arrow Mink. 2 great decades going toe to toe to toe to toe to toe to toe. That's right. So if you win any of the 12 monthly tournaments, you go on to the tournament, the year-end tournament at Augusta. Of course, yeah, 12 guys, and then you get 6 extra guys. If you take second place in a tournament, you can't win any other tournaments. You do go to a wildcard tournament to get in this wildcard spot, and that's 18 people per tour, so 72 tours. Last week we saw Retief Goosen come out of nowhere to beat Bobby Nichols in a playoff and claim his first ever title, first ever tournament win, and of course the trip to Augusta. So the 70s 90s tours have played 4 months at Oakmont, Scottsdale, Sawgrass, and the Par 3. And the 4 gentlemen who are in are Bert Yancey, Jose Maria Elizalde, Scott Hoke, and Tom Weiskopf. And we will be watching Tom Weiskopf's round today because he's the defending champion, and we want to see how he does the next month. If he takes second place, of course, you see JC, Steve, Mark Lemira, and Dave Stockton. But you'll be asking yourself, you said 3 names. Well, I did. Well, Tom Weiskopf took second in March, but he won the April match play, which means his second place is null and void. No one gets to replace it. So we could see. So your chances of qualifying through the wildcard tournament are perfect. Well, anyway, we're going to be watching Weiskopf's front 9 with his tour. Let's see. Just want to make sure I've got everything right. Yep. All right. So he's with Bill Glasson and Jerry Glasson. Up the middle. Nice shot. I don't know the middle, but that's okay. 278. Here's Weiskopf. Well, if you win 2 tournaments, you don't get 2 spots at Augusta or anything special. Here's Steve Pate. Oh, yeah, that's right. Steve and Jerry Pate. Our father's son. There's 2 Pates in this one net. Weiskopf. Up and over. Wind's not helping. Deep. Okay. Glasson. Okay, Weiskopf. Let's pitch up. Steve Beisball putt. Oi. Good mark. Nice for birdie. Whoa, how do you miss a 5-footer? Let's Glasson on 2. Up and to the center. Weiskopf. Right center for 274. 2 feet. Up and over and drop that. Weiskopf. Pate for birdie. Well, God's green, that's why they had to ask him first. Not really asking him. Birdie? He's off by 3. Weiskopf? Hey, really? Well, we don't really want him to win. In the second time, he'll be booted for the rest of the year. After all, you're booted for the rest of the year. You will get a W in your name. There will be another guy, and then the other guy is going to get the W too. Yeah, usually have multiple wins. Glasson. Okay. For birdie. Up by 3. Up by 6. Weiskopf. Off. Ah, that's both. And Glasson. Nice. They skipped off the rest of them. 145. Second shot. Just remember, there's only one shot on the front and the back. Nice. Watson snakes it through. Wise call. For birdie. Oh. On to 5. Up and over and no. Nice golf. You pick. Birdie. Up by 4. Nice golf. Nope. 2 feet. Nice golf. Nice golf. That was good aiming. Nice golf. You pay. No way. For birdie. 15. Pay. No. Okay. Nope. Oh, there's a wind coming now. Nice golf. Bill Glasson. 8 for 30. 1 by 5. Nice golf. That was bad. He pitched it off the first mistake of the day, if you will. Glasson. Touch it down. Glasson. Nice golf. 8. Up and over and never side up. See Pate. Up and over. Nice golf. For birdie. Oh man. 39. 4. Alright? No. He's losing it. He's losing it. Yeah, I think he's losing me too.
Alright.
Whoa. He's stuck. Oh yeah. Nice golf. Well, it'll set up. Up and over. Awesome. Where's that pitch shot? Farm. No, no. My Scott. Couldn't do it. Less off. -5 is the leaders. Glee and Barber. I love Barber, that is. Not Red Barber. Glee. -6. Tony Jacklin, Eagles on 16. He's pretty good. Well, he's at -5 on the back nine, -6 overall. He's not in the lead. Tony Jacklin. Justin Leonard front. Yeah, he looks like. Yeah, Justin Leonard looks like a young Patrick Brown. If you're an Ontario watcher, you know who the hell Patrick Brown is. He's the mayor of Brampton, who was the leader of the Ontario PCs before Doug Ford was. Yeah, with the big ears and all that. Justin Leonard's a good player too. E.B. Gilbert, quadruple bogey. Greer Jones. Tom Pertzer, Eagles to go to -3. Chris Perry. You're the real Chris Perry. I want more. Tom Pertzer, triple bogey. Wow. He had a big eagle and then a triple bogey. Bogey. Almost a turkey there. My facial hair is like super blonde. And I'm a super blonde. By a couple 600 on the front nine. All right, we are done. After one round, the leader is John Squee. He's at loin set, -7. Behind him is a five-way tie for second. Tony Jacklin, Jim Gallagher, Freddie Couples, Johnny Miller, and no, four-way tie. Sorry about that. So then Jacqueline Gallagher, Fred Couples, and Johnny Miller. Great players. Them all. -6. -5, Miller Barber, Jerry McGee, Lauren Roberts, and Dale Douglas. Mark Brooks, Justin Leonard, Chris Perry. The Golden Bear, Jack Nicholas, Roger Maltby, and Jeff Maggart. Good how you pronounce his name. He's at -4. We go down to the bottom of the barrel. Lee Elder, the 1975 the golfer in 1975 that broke the color barrier at Augusta. Not too much. 8+. Tommy Tolles +6. Pga Gallagher, Charlie Cootie, and Per Johansson are at 5 over par. We go to the next round. In red, you missed the cut. There is a big factor. There's a lot of people at 1 under par and even par that wouldn't make the cut in a normal one. But because this is a quote unquote major, we are making it the top 40 and ties. So that means right now -2 is the cut line. We would see 48 golfers make it to the final week, to the weekend. Al Geiberger, Steve Jones, Steve Stricker, Carlos Frankel, Jerry Pate, Brett Geiberger, Paul Isager, Constantino Rocca, and J.C. Sneed would make the cut. Whereas people like David Duvall, Paul Lurie, Bill Glasson, and Mark Calcavecchia, and even Bob Tway would miss the cut by a stroke. So yeah, we'll be watching that. We are going to be watching the second round for Dave Stockton, because that's the rule for day 2 is the runner-up in the previous tournament. And Stockton is Stockton at -1 with Rick Massengale and Bruce Crampton. So we'll watch those 3 guys take off to the Great White North. Take off. It's a beautiful place. I wish it was Group 7 with Dale Douglas, Paul Isager, and Mike Morley, but that's the way it goes. So yeah, we'll watch Rick Massengale, Dave Stockton, and Bruce Crampton next time. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond at Duke.